Hey, how's everybody doing today? Richard back again, MrCigarEnthusiast. Today I'm going to be talking about the Cohiba Siglo number 2. Obviously Cohiba's Cuban, and it's a Petit Corona. Now they call it a Petit Corona because of the size of the cigar. The cigar is about 5.5 inches in length with a 42 ring gauge. So it's a pretty thin cigar. A lot of people like the Coronas. My personal preference is Robustos and Churchills and Torpedoes. So, because you get like a nice thicker ring gauge. Not many people know this, but Cohiba was actually developed in 1966 and became the personal cigar of Fidel Castro. Finally, they started exporting the cigar in 1982. So we're going to light this bad boy up. It's an amazing cigar. I can see why people like to get Cohibas. You're not going to get too many cigars with a good quality like Cohiba. The trick is, don't smoke the cigar too quickly. You know, this type of cigar here was meant to be savored. You get your, you can detect hints of spices, some leather and wood as well. It's a very well made cigar. When you first pick it up, you can feel the sponginess at first. So, like I said, it's a very well made cigar. As I said, trick is not to smoke this cigar too quickly. Most people, when they get cigars, they start puffing on them. You know, one puff after another, like a cigarette. Cigars are meant to be savored. Like I said, you got your spicy aromas. Hint of leather and wood in there for the aromas. This cigar, I'm not going to tell you the cost, but it's pretty pricey, the cigar on its own. But if you're a fan of Cuban cigars, and if that's all you smoke, then I definitely suggest you pick this one up. It's an amazing cigar. This is my second Cohiba I've smoked. I purchased the Cohiba Robusto a few years ago, and that cigar was phenomenal as well. For the price, you know, a lot of people can't afford Cohibas, but for those of you that can, you know, I definitely suggest you run out and get one, or get a box if you want. You know, the cigar itself hasn't been around as long as some of the other ones like Hoyo de Monterey or Monte Cristo. But for the time that it's been here, Cohiba's come a long way. Probably the world's, you know, most well-known cigar. So it's got a nice round body on it. The craftsmanship is excellent. So there's not much else I can say about this cigar. I mean, it's absolutely phenomenal. You know, like I said, if you're an avid fan of Cuban cigars, definitely suggest you pick up a Cohiba, whether it's a Petit Corona or a Robusto, you know, or a Torpedo. You definitely have to pick one up. Now, this is a phenomenal cigar. I mean, not much I can say about this one that hasn't already been said already. That's all the time I have. So, again, to recap, this is the Cohiba Siglo number 2 Petit Corona, and obviously it's Cuban. So, if you haven't tried it yet, I suggest you go pick it up. That's all, like I said, that's all the time I have, so have a nice day, guys.